Hi, how are you? Happy Easter week. Yeah, in fact, I totally forgot until the other day that it was Easter coming up, and yeah, so I think because it
Hi guys.
changes every year. Huh. So so okay, before we get into anything, we need to let you guys know that, well, we've decided to stop doing videos. And it's it, it's just, well, okay, April Fools, who am I kidding? Yeah, I'm pretty good at doing that for a short while,
For sure, Al. Yeah, really sure, Al.
Yeah, it's April 1st. So I was thinking last night about what, because I usually, pull a little, you know, something. So, and I was just sitting here thinking about it right now. Like, well, what can I say for April Fool's Day? And like, no, we're not gonna stop doing videos. But I have two updates, and so update number one is, ta-da! My my new books. Well, I got a hardback and a paperback in my hand. My new novel, which I started writing on January 1st of this year, and I finished about March, 6th or something, March 10th. So, I mean, basically, it took me 6 weeks to write. It's called The Gift, and, oh, it's backwards. Oh, so it is. It's called The Gift. I was like, oh, wait, that looks funny. Well, if you're dyslexic, you can read it just fine, right? So this is my first horror and sci-fi duo, and you guys know I dabble in these things, but this is the first book that is horror sci-fi, and so I hope you guys check it out. It is 198 pages. So, I mean, that's not bad at all. It's like a 31,000, almost 32,000 words. So, that is not bad for 6 weeks, right? That's like insane. I just woke up. Well, I didn't wake up that. We were eating pie. It was New Year's, right? We're having our snack, and I'm just like, I need to write a new story. And I told Jason, blah, 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 this is roughly what it's about. And I went to my computer. Yeah. And so here we are. The Gift on Lulu.com, which is, I usually do Amazon, but I mean, I'm liking this. It looks nice. It's got a dust jacket, the hardback, of course. My picture on the back, and the little read, the back cover. And so, like I said, it is nothing like I've written before. It is suspenseful, it's thoughtful, it's horror, I'm I like it a lot. Um,
I've read it a couple of times, and
basically,
it's different for Joey.
yeah.
It's really good.
Basically, it's about a team of inventors who, they just make multiple products a year. I mean, it's just their business, whatever. But this next project they make is has some meaning to us. It involves people with CP. I can say that because it's in the synopsis anyway. And so they create something useful for people, but especially children with CP, and so it is a story that actually, well, yeah, has meaning for us and stuff, and
I wonder if some of it came off of all the asinine comments that you read on your CP group.
maybe I have some CP.
So you
2 CP groups on Facebook, but some of the questions are just like, and we say there are no stupid questions, which is true. There are no stupid questions. But some of these questions, well, of course you guys know this is why we made our YouTube channel, because we've realized there are a lot of people who just don't know, which is fine. It's fine. But that's why we're here. But yeah, this book does have some interesting quips or stuff that either bother us or inspire us, or just stuff as disabled
or inside
people,
jokes.
or inside jokes, yeah. And so I hope you guys check it out. My second update is I went to my surgeon, let me see, at the beginning of March. Yeah, so it was like March 3rd or something like that. And my surgeon is very happy with the x-rays. You remember I didn't get to go last year because September I was supposed to go and the taxi was messing up. There's a little funny story. So taxi's messing up last time. I don't know if this was coincidence or if they like, oh man, we gotta correct this time, because I was really mad and I expressed that last time. Because the thing is, with the Medicaid taxi is going out of town, I need at least a week, or I need to tell them a week in advance. And so I told them like 3.5 weeks in advance, just so they get it right. Which, of course, last September they still didn't. But this time I did, and I explained yet again the issue that happened last year and all that stuff. And so my appointment was on a Monday, and so Friday I get a text and a phone call confirming my taxi pickup. And I'm like, okay, awesome. Yes, they've backed out before after they've given me the confirmation, but I was positive this time. And well, I'm always positive, but I mean, it felt better to me. And so I'm texting one. Well, I didn't realize they double booked me, right? So one of them was calling me and another one was texting me, and I'm answering both because I'm just thinking they're the same person. They're not asking me the same questions, so I didn't think it was like redundant or something, or they were forgetful or anything like that. And so one calls me Monday morning and says he's running late and he'll be here about 8:30, hopefully. And I'm like, hopefully. Like, oh man, because my appointment was at 2:30?
2:45.
2:45. Yeah, but the X-ray was like at 2:25, and so
Yeah.
I actually had to be there by 2:15, and so I'm thinking 8:30. That's gonna kind of cut it a little bit close, right? Like it's a 5.5 hour drive. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I can eat breakfast anyway, whatever. And so, and then he texts me and says he's outside, and I'm like, wow, that was fast. Okay, it wasn't 8:30. I don't even think it was 8:15 yet. It was like 8:05 or something. So I was like, all right, he got his stuff in check and came over here already. So cool. So I get in, everything's fine. We're about 15-20 minutes on the road, and the one calls me and says he's outside my house. And I'm like, I'm in the taxi already. But the funny part is, there is a part in my new novel, The Gift, where, well, I guess I can, well, okay, I probably shouldn't have started that way, but I did. So one of the characters
You might as well just run with it.
Yeah. So one of the characters gets in an Uber, and she is murdered. So now I'm thinking, just for a brief second, writer brain here, like, oh my God, I just wrote about this, and did I get in the right taxi? Like, what's going on? Obviously, I'm here, and so it worked out great, but I looked at my caregiver with this shocked expression on my face, I'm sure, and she's read my novel as well, so we're just like, oh my God. It was funny.
And it was funny because I was in the room when she got the call, and the guy that she talked to was obviously Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked on the cam when they were leaving, and the guy that picked her up was not.
It's not Jamaican.
Was not Jamaican. So when the other one showed up, I looked on the cam,
and he is Jamaican.
And he was Jamaican.
So I got in the wrong car. No, I didn't. But I just wanted to show you too, like, really nice print. I don't know what page it is. But yeah, nice, clear, like, I love this. This is really pretty. This is so nice. Like I said, 198 pages.
We were sick when we put this together.
Well, Jason was. I think I was over mine because actually I was sick before my appointment. I was like, please don't let me still be sick when I'm in the car for 10 hours. Like, please. Because I had diarrhea. I was throwing up. It was, I think, I don't know if I got food poisoning or if I got the flu. Because the flu was going around then. It's like that 24-hour flu. Whatever. And so, don't forget to read this. I just love showing it off. I love this. I'm so proud of it. Yeah, Jason was sick. He caught I don't know if he caught it from me because it was like a week. We got it a week apart. But he was sick too. But luckily he wasn't throwing up. He didn't have diarrhea. I got the whole thing. But I was like, you know what? I mean, this really sucks. Especially because I can't get to the toilet by myself. But I hadn't been sick like that in, I can't even, the last time I remember being sick like that was in 2012. So if I was after that, it was only once, and so that's not really bad. I'm pretty healthy. We're both very healthy, and so at my appointment, getting back to, he's pleased with my x-rays. especially since the last time he saw an x-ray was a year ago. Last February was when I last went. And so nothing shifted in a way it wasn't supposed to. Nothing did anything. It all looks good. I did express my concern about my strength. I just, like I said, maybe I jumped the gun a little bit. I don't know, or maybe I don't. This is my first surgery ever, and I basically have nothing to compare it to, and so, not even with other people, because most other people who broke their hip got a hip replacement, and so I expressed to him I thought I would be a little stronger. I'm not yet doing things like getting on the toilet or getting in bed yet. Although I want to say 2 months ago by now, I was getting on my footstool, and I would always get on the footstool and then get on the bed from there. And so my plan was to exercise, just practice getting on the footstool 5 or 6 or whatever, how many times I could. It was 6, by the way, but by the 6th time I was like dead. On the first go, I was like, I got my knee up, and I was like, if I want, I could get up here. Like, I felt 100% certain I could get on the footstool right then and there. And I did not, because I was like, no, you said you were gonna exercise and get up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm pretty sure I could do that. And then from there, getting in bed, I really don't think would be too hard. But I haven't tried yet, because it's just a matter of, there's a few variables in there, but I told him I was upset that I'm not, getting on the toilet yet and all that stuff, getting back in and out of my chair by myself. Although I did get out of my chair with Jason's help a couple weeks ago, which was amazing. So progress is being made. He did say, based on time, now it's been almost a year and a half. April's 16th, it's gonna be a year and a half since my surgery, and so he says, time-wise, I'm about where I will be, like where stuff is gonna start just kind of settling in, and what's gonna be is gonna be. But I'm not upset, because my point is, I understand that, but the way things happened, like with me getting basically no PT, I got a whole 3 weeks, so in the last year and a half, I feel like I could go further. Now, of course, there's going to be a point if I'm sitting here 10 years down the road, I'm 57 years old, thinking I'm going to get better. Probably not by then, probably, I have to draw the line, and I understand that, but I don't think at this point I am as good as I'm going to be, and so that's fine with me. I will reevaluate this situation 2 years in, which will be October 17th. Yeah, October 17th will be 2 years. And my brain is telling me at that point, probably, yeah, that's so I've still got 6 months to get better, which is okay with me. I'm good. If I told you, I think maybe I didn't tell you guys, my challenge for Lent this year was to work my leg every day. usually, Lent, you take something away that's harmful or whatever, pointless to you, or whatever it is. But I couldn't think of anything this year, and so I just said, okay, I'm going to start doing something beneficial. So I think that's a good trade-off. And so, and with my caregivers, the this past weekend and the weekend before, I've had to, like, friends have helped me and such because caregivers couldn't be here and stuff. And so yeah, I'm doing pretty good with working my leg every day. And so I feel good about my decision and about just how things are going. And those are my 2 updates. I feel super happy and proud of my new novel. Please, guys, check it out. And you know me, I gotta do a little tiny April Fool's thing. So we are not going to stop making videos, just to clarify. Yeah. Like that one year when they said like they were gonna stop making Walking Dead episodes, and everyone's like, no.
Yeah.
And you're like, stay tuned for more news, and then we click back on April 2nd, and they're like, April Fools.
Yeah.
Like, damn you, AMC. That was good. Like, that was good. So, what are you doing for Easter? We always high treats for the boys. I'm sure they have no idea what is going on, but we love it. Oh, year.
We love watching them make fools of themselves.
I bet they're just like, well, dang, Mom and Dad left all these
Yeah,
treats on the floor for us. Like,
free treats.
Mom and Dad, you guys are suckers.
Yeah. And they want their mind. They're like, hey, what's the catch?
They're doing really good, by the way. Louis not had a full-blown seizure, knock on wood, since we got the meds, which was like over a year ago now. And so he had one that we thought was maybe something kind of a little off for him, but it wasn't a full-blown seizure. And so even we've had to like space the meds out because just of getting, waiting on the new ones to come and whatnot. And he's still done pretty well. And so they both have a vet appointment coming up in April. And so but they're doing very well. Louis is going to be 5 in July, and Milo is 6. And so, yeah, they're doing good. And so, other than that, for Easter, we are going to try something new to eat. And I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, I don't want to make a fool in front of all my Italian friends. Pizza Rustica. The other name is what I don't know how to pronounce, but it's Pizza Rustica. I looked it up, and it said a lot of Italians eat this on Easter, and so it's not going to be homemade. Maybe next year, but either that or we'll do some lamb and definitely some ravioli, because I read that ravioli is actually a popular thing to eat on Easter. And so we're going to do those and do the boys stuff, and I don't know what else. But if you want, drop your traditions in the comments. That'd be really fun. And to see what you guys do, or and if anyone's from a different culture or anything that we're always interested in cultural traditions and stuff, and so I hope we plan to do more like Italian and like Puerto Rican stuff, and other stuff too. But Jason's Puerto Rican, and I'm part Puerto Rican, and then I have Italian on both of my parents' sides, and so those are the two, I guess, dominant cultures in both of our ancestry, and so, yeah. And you? Now that I've talked for
I know.
almost a half-hour long TV show, huh?
I was like, I wonder if I could make a coffee while. So guys, I've made a pick fair story for my photography because I've really gotten into it. I'm still doing my writing and I still do my art, but I've really gotten into my photography, and I do candids and landscapes, just whatever floats my boat. But I'll leave that added down below in the description, along with Joey's book. And yeah, I'm excited. Everything's on sale, either in physical or digital.
Well, all the above, right?
Well, I mean, for
your art.
For my photography.
Yeah.
You can either get, hanging stuff or wallpaper.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Wallpapers for their laptops or tablets.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And everything is $25. So, yeah. And I hope you all check it out. And if you like it, support us because we go. Help us out. What else? We're done being sick for the year.
Yeah. We better be done being sick for the year.
We've announced we're making that official.
We're already making Halloween plans, but we'll tell you that in another video. But fun stuff is coming. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, drop us Easter comments, Easter traditions, how your day is going, just whatever. How you, if you guys check out our stuff, how you like it. Yeah.
I'm good.
So far, so good. And just keep in mind the weather. It's gonna. This weather is just.
Yeah, we've had some bipolar weather here in West Texas.
So that's you too. Then
it's been hell on my asthma.
Yeah. I think I've been getting a little, too still sitting.
Yeah, and you've been right
on the floor and stuff. So
stay in West Texas long enough, you'll get it.
Fun.
And guys, we've got some new subscribers.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I was gonna open with that and I completely forgot. Thank you, everybody. That is right. Yeah, and if
You know, from that, you can tell we're totally unscripted.
yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna say this and this and this. Get on the camera. It's like, what the hell are we gonna say?
Yeah.
But guys, thanks for sticking with us, and
Yeah.
and you guys, hope you enjoy. And if you guys got questions in general, feel free to drop anything, because we'll answer.
Yeah, in fact, that would be cool if we got, well, just any questions, but the more the merrier, and we could just like dedicate a whole video or just whatever, you know, to answering,
Yeah.
answering you guys' stuff, or just, and but thank you, new and old, not old like but new and old
Stop, Joey. Before you dig yourself.
friends. We love you guys. So yeah, please check out our stuff and just leave us comments. Just subscribe if you haven't. Tell us what you think. So, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, have a happy Easter. Or however you celebrate. Have a happy day, a happy weekend, and we love you. And we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.